rusted knuckle fighting off the gloom. Another beat up chassis escaping his tomb. From the junkyard silence to a thunderous boom.
Well, good morning. Beautiful Saturday. Weather is amazing. And you're probably wondering where the hell I've been. Well, just the plain honest version of it. I've been going through some stuff, and it just ain't much felt like doing any videos. I think the last time we left off, we did the door panels on Ole Hanks there, and door panels came out pretty good. Actually bought some paint to paint stuff, and people, well, the girls at O'Reilly's. I'm colorblind. I'm partially colorblind. And apparently the color I picked originally was closer than the other color they told me to get. Well, anyways, went to Lowe's, did the same thing. So I ended up getting the right color and all that painted. I'll put some pictures of it, how it looks and all that stuff, and cleaned them up a little bit more and gave them a little bit more love. And then we went up to a party up there in Jackson, drove up there. It did good on the way back. It got a little warm. We got stuck in traffic, got a little warm. Took that thermostat out. Back to cooling down he went. But yeah, good time, everything. And stopped by Summit on top of that. And man, it was just, I'm getting old. This stuff's getting old. I'm getting old. Everything's just tiring. But also, we have a new fun little project. Me and my buddy Brent are going to help another friend of ours out with a 53. His 53 is named Dixie. Good looking car. Dixie's had some issues. He bought the car and let's just say the motor was subpar. It wouldn't move because the rod was outside the block and old Pam. So bought another one, got it in there and everything, and now it's got a squeak. It's eating up one of the bearings on the inside, which sucks because putting all that time and effort into a vehicle and having it kind of shit in the bed is just really discouraging. Kind of what happened with me and Hank. Bought the car from the guy and quote unquote, oh, it runs, it drives, fresh transmission, fresh engine, just did the brakes, and we all found out that was an absolute exaggeration of the truth. But worked past that. Got him running, got him driving, got him stopping, got him looking good. Sealed up the stuff, didn't put license plates in holes. That poor car's been patched more than Travis Pastrana. Also, I'll put a picture up here too. Started doing repair on a secondary tailgate we had, and it's a work in progress, but it fits pretty good. It needs to be adjusted and all that stuff. And let me see, what else did we do? Oh yeah, we went and visited another one of our members yesterday. Me and Brent went down there and visited him and had a good time. Had a good little place. I had the grouper and they had the shrimp. Pretty good. But I wanted to show y'all the new update modification that I did with Hank. I guarantee you're not going to be able to guess. Hank's a van. I have converted him to a 1979 G20 van, if you believe that. No, Hank's gone. Hank has got a new home, and I'm tickled to death on it. I was wanting a van. I went and looked at a couple, and they were really cool, but I wanted a G10 or a G20. I wanted 5 lugs, because this thing is, you absolutely, if you're thinking it already, it's gonna get fender flares, it's gonna get the chin spoiler. I ain't gonna put the spoiler on top. I don't like that. Side pipes, obviously, or zoomies. But it is a sliding door car, or van, excuse me. And if I do the van lingo wrong, Vanner people, please don't hurt me. I'm new to this. Ease into me. But yeah, I got one little rough spot in it. Just needs some loving. The paint job is actually from the 70s, and it's a kind of like an ongoing joke. I seen this, and I knew when I pulled up that Heather and Brent seen the sticker, and I just knew that this van was going to be mine. It's not this big sticker right here, but whoop, got new. If you know who that's supposed to be, we can be friends. And if you don't, you need to Google it. That was one of the funniest guys ever. But yeah, you're not going to live down by the river in a van, but definitely going to have some fun down in a van. But yeah, it's a 79 G20. It does have a bed in it and some swivel chairs. It needs some good cleaning. Runs good. I was running, I think, I was running, good speeds yesterday. Hank ran around 3,000 RPM at 80 miles an hour comfortably. After that, the steering gets a little. But I think at one point last night, cruising 75, 80. I mean, running good at one point. But this thing is a brick. And when you get up next to the semis, you could definitely tell it. But yeah, it's 70s paint job van, man. It's a survivor. And let's see here if I can do this without screwing the video up. Yep. We'll give you a little look-see look in here. It is not perfect, but I'm telling you right now, I really like Hank. I'm one of those stupid people that have to have a connection with a vehicle, right? And get a connection with it. Christine, I love her to death. She is my baby. She is never going anywhere. And the day I die, my son and family are going to have to figure out what to do with it. And hopefully they don't do anything stupid. But other than that, it's just Hank. I had high hopes for him. Bought it as kind of like a backup. And I can't put all the blame on old dude. Just majority of it, because he did lie. Period. A lot of the regret that I had with that car. Should have named it Old Regret. But it's running good and all that now. Now it's in a home. And the guy that I traded the van to has already posted something, and apparently he's just as happy as his deal is with I am with my side. So you can't ask that. And funny part is his name is Derek too. He just spells it different. But man, I'm ecstatic. I'm absolutely tickled to death. I'll give you a little walk around on this. It's a 350 with a 700 R4. Yeah. I'm tickled to death, and I'm sorry, you guys, that I hadn't made any videos. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, I was going through some stuff. I just didn't feel like doing it. I did all that stuff to Hank, tried to get my mind right and all that, and it is what it is. Got to take time and get your head straight and all that stuff. And you can't get straight, don't use anything to get it, like alcohol or anything like that. Do what responsible people do. Go buy old cars and spend all your money on old cars and old parts. Make your mind right. Yeah. At least you'll smile when you're doing it. Sometimes. Oh man, I can't wait. Yeah. I'm telling you. Grill, visor, flares. Maybe. Well, if I do zoomies out the side, definitely going to do the ground effects on the side. If we're doing side pipes, though, just going to do flares and stuff. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. And my neighbor is a hell of a cook. And he's over there smoking some meat. I'm drooling. I ain't had breakfast yet, but we're going to take okay, so this is another thing. Before I do some little walk around on the video here, or on the van there. He says he's probably gonna keep the old Hank's name, which that's awesome. He don't have to. That'd be, make me smile a little bit. I like the name he had for the van. I don't know if I want to keep it, because I'm like one of those guys. It's just, if the name fits, like Scott's Fairlane. we had no name for it. We were just calling it the Fairlane. And then one day it was like, it's a Loretta, and it just stuck. It just fits. But the van's name was Van Aykroyd, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But I don't know if I'm gonna stay with Van Aykroyd. But as of right now, we're gonna kind of keep it like that. Man, I think this is so cool. And also, we'll look up here. Let's see here. Might be hard to see with the camera like this. The dude that did the painting on the car many moons ago. That's pretty cool. But it is a survivor van. I mean, it's I already have high hopes because the part that I need, or the main part that I need for bodywork wise, you would say that, right? Is these things had a problem apparently with the right here, the floor pan right by the doghouse rotting out, which that one did. The other side looks amazing, perfect, fine. That's the only big part of rust, and you got a little rust hole right down here, which we could tack that up and be done with it. But I looked it up. I found it for $32.99 plus $10 shipping. I'm liking this van stuff already. Granted, the other stuff that I want is expensive as crap. So if you know anybody that's selling some G10 or some G series flares or a visor or a grill, I'm not really about the hood scoop, but I mean, never know. Yeah, and anything Krager's. Daddy needs Krager's. These are some really nice tires, and they're, the wheels are painted. They're the K series rallies. They look amazing, but Daddy needs Krager's, dang it. I wanted to put, and Krager's nowadays are just crazy. So if you know anybody that's got some 5x5 Krager's, let me know. Look at that thing. Just look at it. That is so awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it to death. Yep, I'm tickled, but we're going to tinker with that, and then we're going to get start on old Dixie here. I think the game plan is right now I'm going to get her ready for transplant. She's going small block Chevy. And picked up a motor, or a... Do we need a transmission? I'm not sure yet. We did pick up a motor. Looks very promising. The guy said everything. We went and picked it up in somewhere. I don't know where we picked it up at. We picked it up somewhere. Anyways, dude said what it was, and that's exactly how he described it, and then what it is what it is. So, and I think Brent's going to take care of the building the engine, refreshing it and everything. And then I'll have everything, I'm going to clean this garage up. Now, oh, that's another thing. Guess what I didn't intend on? The band doesn't fit in the garage. You know what that means? I got to lower it. Yeah. That's my plan. Yeah, see. But, yeah. Clean up the garage, and then we'll get Dixie in here. We'll start tearing her down and get our buddy back on the road there, enjoying an old school car. He's been out for a while. I mean, that's what this old car stuff is about. Not necessarily having to do it for him or whatever, but he's having a hard time. You help your buddies out. You hang out with your buddies, go riding, cruising. You want them to have just as much fun as you're having, and so it's just an enjoyment all around. It's not about the numbers. It's not about, the fanciest car, the nicest car, the most traditional car, the most custom. It's about if you're having fun, you're enjoying it, and you're out there riding. Yeah, you might have a cool car, but if you trailer it everywhere, I mean, that's your deal, but part of it's riding. And stop making excuses for it, Oh, my brakes are touchy. Oh, this, that, one. Oh, good. You can turn a wrench. Make it happen. If not, I bet you got some buddies that are willing to help you. So, Dixie, good looking car too. But man, that van back there, look at that. Ooh-wee. Dang, I'm tickled. I am tickled. But yeah, I just want to kind of give you an update on this. It's gonna be a short video. Just mainly me rambling on, talking. And my bad, I didn't do any videos and stuff like that. Yeah, for all 4 people that watch me. Yeah, but now my plans for my trips have kind of let me just get out of the way here. Kind of gotten a little bit better. We did the Jackson trip, so I like. It depends on how the Van Aykroyd. It's funny, but I don't know. But we'll see. Y'all put it down in the comments what you think the good name for the van be. I don't care if it's a dude's name. I don't care if it's a girl's name. You know, I like the ladies. But yeah, the rest of the cars are girls. Hank was the only dude one. No, I take that back. I had a couple of them. Anyways, things are so badass. But yeah, put down in the comments and all that stuff. Give me some name ideas. Something, you know, something cool, something maybe kind of quirky or funny. Nothing stupid like blue box thing, whatever, or your mom's grocery getter or something. Nothing like that stupid crap. My kid did tell me though, because I kind of showed him pictures of it. I used to do the soapbox derby for the Magnolia Street Soapbox here in Macon, Georgia. Kicked butt, took names. Had to let another crew take over my amazingness though. But I ended up selling the car I had. It was literally a bread truck that I made into a hot rod version because I wanted a van so bad. But I called it Box Rod. My kid was like, Dad, why don't you just call it Box Rod? Have you a real life box rod? I'm not against it. I mean, but if I do that, my box rod had zoomies coming out the side of it and was about ½ inch off the ground, looked like it do 300 miles an hour. It did 45, but the soapbox car did. But nearly killed me a bunch. But anyways, put a name down in there and all that stuff, and yeah, there's a show I got to get the actual date for it. It's in Jacksonville. I think it's a Saw Customs show. I like to try to go down there and see it, go to it, and then what was the other ones? Eville in Indiana. That's a stretch for me financially and time wise, and just make sure I have the car to, the vehicle up or the van up to date to do it. And then what else? Turkey Rod Run. There's a couple other ones. I want to do a couple different shows that I haven't tried before. I haven't been to before. I want to try some different shows. It's cool going to the same one, but you get to the point, not really like the big rod runs and stuff. There's also another one called Hiawassee Rod Run that looked pretty cool. I'm not against going that. I even talked about Brent about maybe going up there. I think it's a weekend deal. So it's not that, and it's not that far really for us. Just money. Money's the big thing. We had people donating money like crazy. We'd be all over the place. But yeah, and then also we in the end of this month, our buddy John, which you seen Brent paint his car, the 57 Gasser, is doing the Southeastern Gassers will be in Georgia at Ringgold, and we're gonna go up there. I'll be dang, we got a pit vehicle. Might have to just cruise on up there. We can pile like 29 people in that car, in that van now. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Oh man, I'm just so tickled. I can't stop looking at it. Yeah, it would have been cooler if it was like the windowless ones, but you know what? People nowadays that have those things are just wanting absolute crazy money for them. And I don't have crazy money. I really don't have any money. In fact, I don't have any money. But yeah, we're gonna try to do some more shows and do little other things, get you some footage on that. I'm gonna try to get back on it. I just been going through some stuff and I've been pouting. Let's put it that way. Been pouting, been whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna get on the van there. We're gonna name it. We're gonna get on Dixie, and then next after that, we're gonna probably get Velvet, knock the dust off of Velvet, and go ahead and put some shocks and put the transmission in it for it, and then seeing what route we're gonna go with it. because who knows? It might be the next going down the road or whatnot. It all depends on what my kid wants to do with it. Maybe he'll wake up and be like, "Dad, I need a hot rod with no roof," and I'm gonna be like, "I love you, son." But I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks for hanging in there if you're watching it, and I appreciate it greatly. And want to thank you to the Derek that helped me make that deal possible, and my buddy Mike and Brent and Heather for wasting their entire rest of their day hanging out with this ugly mug. We'll see you later, and we'll see you out there on the road.
Sparks fly high, a molten rain in Derek's garage. He's in the pain, grinding metal, the rhythm's raw, building speed, defying all law, burning rubber, the sound of the fight, race fuel pumping into the night. This is my world, built from the ground, no turning back, no turning around. Dragon frame on chrome and steel, doing it my way, making it real, raising hell for dare. That's the creed, planting the seeds for ultimate speed, trying to be like Biff, pushing the line. This roaring engine, truly divine. A welding torch, a searing bright glow, crafting power, watching it grow. Every bolt tighten, every part true, whispers of glory breaking through. From the dust and the grease, a legend takes hold, a story of grit, bravely